My name is Jad Slaibeh. Online I go by Chow with a J, and I've always had a camera in my hands. I was kind of always the class clown. I was always trying to keep people entertained. Even when I was a little kid, I was always asking my dad to borrow his camera. I could take videos of them. I could shoot video of them. A typical day in the life of a YouTuber is very, very busy. You wake up, you remember you gotta film for like 3 people, you gotta get the supplies down, the editing done after, and then we would live stream at night. It was a 24/7 job. And that's why I always tell people, you wanna be a YouTuber, you better be prepared to do nothing else.
Jad has a way of interacting with somebody that he's never met before and making them feel like they've known each other for years. And I think that's your biggest talent. You can see that that is really apparent, especially in the paperclip videos where he's going out and he's convincing people to basically give him stuff for free.
Okay guys, so that was Paperclip episode 3. He said that we have a chance next time,
And somehow he manages to do it.
When I hit 100,000 subscribers, I was actually serving tables at the restaurant I was mentioning. I went into the back area and my phone just kept buzzing and buzzing of, congratulations, congratulations. You did it, you did it. And I went, what? What's going on right now? Like, I'm serving a pizza to table 12. And I checked my phone and I had hit the 100,000 subscriber mark. At the time, it's like, oh my goodness, it was all happening so fast. Getting to that 1 million was a little bit different because I had been just doing YouTube exclusively. No more bank, no more of the restaurants. We had all of us lined up at my house. It was like a party. We had music. And then when that moment hit, it was like such a weight off my shoulder. Getting this thing, hanging this up, was a huge, huge relief. They sent a real gold-plated button. I was in the club finally. Yes. I couldn't even imagine doing YouTube without my friends because we were friends before YouTube and then we transitioned online together. It's not like we met and then became a group. I've been able to travel the world, and I mean the world. Living with all the boys was definitely an interesting experience because you get to learn a lot about somebody when you live with them. We've been planning traveling. The Alba World Tour might happen. So comment down below where you're from, what city you're in, and who knows, maybe me, DJ, and the boys will be visiting you guys one day.
So there's a lot of like little moments where it'd be like, bruh, just clean the dishes, or like, yo, just do this, or yo, I'm trying to go to sleep so I can do something the next day, and people are getting a little rowdy late at night. So stuff like that.
But by the end of it, we all knew each other's boundaries and we all respected each other's boundaries. But other than just kind of knocking heads every once in a while, I guess those were the only downs. But the ups were like amazing.
I remember the last paycheck. It went from, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, to holy smokes, I've never seen this much money in my life.
You were living in a very small house before. You know, to take it to the next level as a YouTuber, you kind of always have to be shocking your audience. Me and my YouTube partner, It's Your Boy, got the house together in Greeley. All the boys were so excited. It was a huge house, open floor, 5 bedrooms, up and down, left and right. It was really cool to be in it. But I woke up the morning after and I felt bad. Something was like going on with me and I was like, what's up? I think it was because my parents and my sister had still been living in that house that we grew up with for the last 15 years, and it was cramped. My sister was like having to use multiple rooms as offices and different things, and I said, let me do this. Let me buy my parents a house. Like, I can do this. And so when I went up to them and I offered to buy them the house, they couldn't believe it. They were like, dude, are you gonna be bankrupt? Like, they were just in complete shock of like they were worried about me when I was worried about them. And we found the perfect home for my parents. I think the main reason why I really want to buy my parents a house is because they sacrificed so much coming over to Canada with literally nothing. They left behind their education, their jobs, everything. They didn't even have an English writing for my last name. My dad had to make up their writing in English because it had never been written in English before. It was only Arabic. And knowing what they sacrificed, I just knew like it was just natural. This is what you guys get for the huge sacrifice you guys made.
We're first generation Canadians. And the goal is that eventually your parents can stop working and then you can kind of support your parents. Not because you have to, but because you kind of want to. Having that as like a huge gesture to say, all right, yo, you don't need to worry about the house anymore. Like, I'm gonna take care of it and it's your house is just like a huge, huge accomplishment.
I feel like when you have certain jobs, creative jobs, it's hard for like your parents to quantify like how well you're really doing. You could have like clothes or a car, but it's like they don't really understand until you do something like that.
In order to work another 10 years, I need to make sure that I myself now am good. Okay, if you don't give up, you'll eventually do it.